I'm willing to go to jail for that, and then I'll bond out. You know that, and then it's your job. You think you're gonna ruin my day?
What is your name, sir?
What is your name?
Your name.
No. I don't trust you. You guys are feelings police.
Okay,
good citizen. You can call me good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Hold on.
Hi. Can we get actual cops here who know that we're in America and that we have freedom of speech?
You're not listening to me, sir.
I want actual cops here.
Let me get this straight.
That actually know that we're in America and we have freedom of speech.
Is that correct? That you're journalists? Okay. As journalists here at the airport,
independent journalists.
Okay, you do need to speak with also the PIO.
No, ma'am.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Just
Call
like
your supervisor.
Jason?
Call your supervisor. I don't want to
Just
speak to any of you.
Jason?
You guys are all uneducated. Call your supervisor. I need a sergeant. I need a sergeant or a lieutenant.
At Austin-Bergstrom International Airport, independent journalist Enrique confronts Officer Kev, badge 55, after the officer claims profanity can be a Class C misdemeanor. The exchange escalates into a heated test of the First Amendment. Enrique insists on the right to speak and record in public, while the officer cites local ordinance. Who protects speech when discomfort becomes criminalized? This is ID Refusal at its most urgent. Support ID Refusal Pro for full legal breakdowns and the original channel for continued transparency and education.
Let me finish. What I'm trying to. This is what
I don't care about people's feelings. I could go. I could be here and tell everybody to bomb all day long. All day long. I could drop the F. Yes, I can. You know, I'm willing to go to. I'm willing to go to jail for that, and then I'll bond out. You know that? I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I'm speaking. I'm actually joking around. What's the problem with you? I have freedom of speech. What's your problem? You're harassing me. Harassing is a crime. I'm speaking. I'm not speaking about violence. Once I speak, listen, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I'm speaking to the officer. Listen, I'm speaking to you. Listen, I'm not at work, bro. You guys are. Well, you guys are. You guys have to respect our rights.
You do have the right.
A camera cannot.
You don't have the right to harass people.
Harassment becomes when I start speaking violence. I haven't talked about violence. I have freedom of speech.
Calling him names.
Oh, so arrest me for calling somebody names. What am I gonna get? Life in prison? Go ahead, take me. Take me.
If I call somebody a punk.
What the hell? Is this your supervisor? Come here. No, I'll talk to this guy. I'll talk to this guy.
I'm not a supervisor.
Can I get your name and badge number though?
Stephen Boykevich, 5385 Austin Police Department.
Thank you so much. He's saying I can't call people names because it becomes harassment. And that's not how this works.
I don't know what happened.
It's the First Amendment. Well, nothing. I'm just exercising my right to video.
Inside, out here, or where
I haven't been back there. The reason I'm here is I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a video about the service that has been given here in the Austin Airport.
Okay.
And how much
service, sir?
we want to know how much our public photography laws are being respected. We have the right to film. This gentleman is a big baby. You see, he's 6'5", but he's a big baby.
Okay.
He's he's so sensitive. He's calling the police over a camera guy. And then we have this officer right here who says that if I call people names, which we all know that we're here in America, we're at the airport, but we're in America, we have the right of freedom of speech. As long as I don't speak violence, I can say whatever I want. As long as I don't speak violence.
There are laws in the state of Texas about language, by the way.
Oh, really?
I'll say that.
Oh, really? So tell me what word can't I say, because I would love to go to jail for it right now.
I was going to ask you something.
Okay, answer that. Yeah, I'm very interested. Hold on. Okay, so speaking is illegal in Texas. Let's see which words are illegal besides violence words.
At Austin-Bergstrom International Airport, independent journalist Enrique asserts his First Amendment right to speak freely as Officer Kev, badge 5565, confronts him for using harsh language. The officer claims that calling names could be harassment or a Class C misdemeanor under Texas law. But Enrique immediately challenges this. And under the U.S. Constitution, freedom of speech includes offensive or provocative words as long as they do not incite violence or constitute a true threat. The officer's attempt to suppress speech without probable cause risks crossing into police misconduct, blurring the line between law enforcement and personal offense. This exchange exposes the tension between feelings and freedoms, reminding citizens to stay calm, record interactions, and assert their rights respectfully but firmly.
Let's see.
Oh, actually, no. What is it? The Class C misdemeanor is if somebody is offended by your words.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, no, you're wrong.
You can look
No, you're wrong.
But-
You're wrong.
okay.
You're not the feelings police.
But
You know,
I'm trying to, what,
you-
this is what
I don't care about people's feelings. I could go.
Okay.
I could be here and tell everybody to f bomb all day long. All day long. I could drop the f.
No, you
Yes, I can.
can't, sir.
You know, I'm willing to go to. You know, you know,
It's a
you,
Class C
you know, I'm willing to go to jail
Okay.
for that, and then
No,
I'll
no, no,
bond
no.
out. You know that, and then it's your job. You think you're gonna ruin my day?
If
What
I'm
is your
doing
name,
my
sir?
job.
What is your name?
Officer, your name.
No, no. I don't. I don't trust you. You guys are. You guys are feelings police.
Okay,
Good
no, no.
citizen. You can call me good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yeah, excuse me.
All right, hold on.
Hi,
Hold on.
can we get actual cops here who know that we're in America and that we have freedom of
Okay,
speech?
you're not listening to me, sir.
I want actual cops here
Let me get this straight.
that actually
You're
know that
actually
we're in America and we have
is-
freedom of
is the-
speech.
Is that correct? That you're journalists? Okay, as journalists here at the airport,
Independent journalist.
okay, you do need to speak with also the PIO.
No, ma'am.
No, we
Yes,
don't.
sir.
No, we
Yes,
don't.
you do.
No, we don't.
Just
Call
like
your supervisor.
KXN?
Call your supervisor. I don't want to
Just
speak to any of you.
KXN?
You guys are all uneducated. Call your supervisor. I need a sergeant. I need a sergeant or a lieutenant or a captain or somebody above right now. You guys are all losers. You don't know what you're talking about. I hope you know what we're talking about. It's the First Amendment. You look like you know what we're talking about. I hope you don't back this up. They're talking about people's feelings. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, little princess. I'm sorry, princess. I hurt your feelings. What's your name? What is that? Whitley. Thank you. Look at these guys. Once we establish, you know what's gonna happen? Once I establish that with your supervisors, that freedom of speech is allowed in America, which I already know. But once we make sure that your supervisors know, everyone here is gonna get the
I'm
F-bomb.
speaking to my supervisor for you.
Yeah. And everyone here is gonna get the F-bomb right after I'm done. I promise.
As the tension rises, Enrique presses Officer Kev, Batch 5, and airport security on their misunderstanding of the First Amendment. The officer insists profanity can be punished if someone feels offended, referencing a Texas Class C misdemeanor, while Enrique challenges this as unconstitutional. U.S. courts, including Cohen v. California, 1971, have ruled that offensive language is protected speech when it poses no direct threat or incitement to violence. The phrase feelings police captures the danger of policing emotions instead of law. Enrique's firm yet non-violent response exemplifies lawful resistance. Invoking freedom of speech while avoiding escalation, citizens can learn that knowing legal boundaries empowers them to assert rights calmly and effectively, even under pressure.
I promise. You guys interesting people for freedom of speech? Are you guys crazy?
I've given y'all mine. I'm just asking you.
That's because you work here.
Public servant. I'm not. I'm not a public
I
servant.
didn't say you have to. I'm asking
Okay,
you as a
and I'm
courtesy.
telling you, no.
No,
sir.
you get no courtesy.
No, I'm not.
You get no
Because
courtesy.
y'all are
Look
getting-
at this guy. How many people you arrested for saying bad words? How many people you arrested for saying bad words? Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech,
Yep.
that type of thing, and they're not understanding.
You're not understanding.
That's if somebody's offended by certain things like curse words and that kind of stuff,
Nope.
then it is a class.
No, it is not.
So-
No, it is not. No, it is not. That's unconstitutional.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Bro, First Amendment. First Amendment. Who the hell do you think you are? You're a tyrant. No, you're being disorderly by coming up with your crazy ass law. Where the hell do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Shame on you. Shame on you.
They're doing journalistic things on saying what they can record for today. That's what they're
And what
doing.
we can say, we have freedom of speech in America. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Hey, watch out, guys. Welcome to the new America where you can't say
Step
bad
out of the
words.
way
You
so
step
people
out of the
can
way.
exit. So stay out of the way.
Oh, you're
so
gonna
people
try,
can exit.
you're gonna lie now and saying I'm
Stay
blocking.
out of the way
Is that what you're
so people
saying?
can exit, is all I'm
Is that what
telling
you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You're gonna start lying now? You're gonna start lying now, old loser?
I'm not gonna block the.
You're a loser. You're a loser.
My sergeant is on the phone.
Yeah.
Would you mind speaking with him on the phone? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, here. I'll hold on to it that way. We're still having it. Everybody can record.
All right.
Can you hear Sarge?
Sarge, I don't really want to talk to you over the phone. These people right here are saying that profanity is illegal in Austin. So you guys have to arrive here now because that is a violation of our First Amendment right. First of all, no one is saying bad words here, but You guys are saying that freedom of speech is illegal. It is very, very important that you make the correct decision right now and inform these officers that saying fuck you is allowed by the United States Constitution. We're just exercising our rights and documenting how the police in America loves to turn a constitutionally protected activity into a suspicious activity. No one has used profanity yet, officer. But no one has used profanity, sir. But we're establishing, because I'm right here being threatened with officers, right? And that are willing to arrest me over my First Amendment right. I will be leaving after here, whether you guys make the right decision or not. But whether you look good on the internet as a sergeant for standing up for our rights, it's up to you, brother.
Yeah, well, I understand and appreciate that. But I'm not here to order to have my images turned on. I'm just here to do the right thing, explain
Oh, no, I was telling my guest is on the phone.
and what the
Sorry.
laws are, and try to figure out what's going on this evening that made you encounter the officers.
Yes, it was just a gentleman who called because he was being filmed and he didn't want to be filmed. But no one has used foul language.
When the situation escalates, Sergeant Whitley is contacted to review the officer's conduct. Enrique calmly explains that no profanity or threat has occurred, only the exercise of his First Amendment rights. Over the phone, Whitley reminds the officers that offensive language alone is not a crime, and that citizens are allowed to express criticism toward law enforcement as long as it remains non-violent. Now, this marks a crucial correction, shifting the encounter from emotional enforcement to constitutional accountability. Officer Kev 555 concedes after realizing that restricting speech based on offense violates the Cohen v. California at 1971 precedent. Enrique's insistence on transparency, paired with Whitley's legal clarification, transforms conflict into education, showing that knowing the law protects both citizens and honest officers alike.
Through the whole country, sir, is the First Amendment. And we're not going to tolerate any disrespect from police officers who are actually supposed to be our partners here. We're supposed to be together here. And the last thing that I need to see is a police officer telling me in America that dropping the F word is a Class C misdemeanor.
Gotcha.
So
I can respect what you're doing. I respect First Amendment. I'm totally fine with what you guys are doing if they're within the right, their realms of how you're operating. Were they explaining to you what disorderly conduct is in Texas? And
when you do that, well, but when you do
well, they don't really need to explain it to me, Sergeant. I am a grown man who knows how to conduct himself. I would never be engaged in disorderly conduct. I've been doing my work, my job for years. And you know, I'm more than a nice person. But I do stand up for my rights and for myself, and we expose tyranny. Listen, we're about to leave. I'm just gonna tell Officer, I don't know what his name is. I'll get him on video real quick. And I'm a man of my word, man. I'm not here to break the law or anything. I want to go back home and go to and continue doing these videos all over the country like we're doing. But this officer needs to know that he needs to go fuck himself, and I'm gonna leave. And that's it. I'm not gonna create drama, a scene, or anything here because I'm not for that. You know, I'm totally against any violence or any drama or anything like that. I'm all about peace, love, and unity, brother. But I'm all about First Amendment. So, do you know that we're allowed to say fuck the police, right?
I don't care what you say.
Awesome, thanks. But I'm not saying that to you, by the way.
Okay.
But this guy's willing to arrest people that say fuck you.
Okay, well, so
After clarification from Sergeant Whitley, the tension finally eases. Enrique thanks the officers for correcting their misunderstanding and reaffirms that his mission is to educate, not antagonize. The airport duty manager, Greg, steps in, acknowledging Enrique's First Amendment rights to record and speak freely as long as security operations are not disrupted. What began as a confrontation turns into mutual respect, a rare example of law enforcement and citizens finding common ground through dialogue. This ending reinforces that constitutional rights are not privileges granted by officers, but protections owed to every citizen. By asserting his rights calmly, Enrique transforms conflict into a lesson for accountability and freedom. Laws referenced, First Amendment, U.S. Constitution. Fourth Amendment, protection from unreasonable searches. Texas Penal Code, SS 42.01, disorderly conduct. Cohen versus California, 1971. US v. Turner, 2013. This case of ID refusal at Austin Airport highlights the delicate balance between law enforcement authority and citizens' constitutional rights. Enrique, the independent journalist, earns a grade A for composure, knowledge, and lawful activism. Sergeant Whitley and Officer Steeboy Kev receive a grade B, as they ultimately recognized their misunderstanding and respected First Amendment protections. The exchange reminds us that freedom of speech and the right to record are not acts of defiance, but pillars of transparency in a democracy. Knowing your rights allows you to stand firm without escalating conflict. If you encounter similar situations, stay calm, document lawfully, and assert your rights with respect. Follow ID Refusal Pro and support the original channel to spread awareness about civil liberties and responsible policing.